All right, y'all. So in this video, we're going to be showing you guys the new jump shot. Oscar Robertson it's officially back. The joint is just dope, and I'm going to explain the differences that I've noticed from the jump shot that I've been using from day one to the very first time switching my most trusted jump shot and adding Oscar Robertson to it. Now, I'm going to be as transparent and as open as possible in case any of you guys watching would like to consider running the point guard position. Maybe you're tired of playing the role that you're in. You want to try your hand at leading and conducting the offense. First off, I want to just throw this out there for the sake of your teammates. Successfully running the one is one of the most difficult positions on offense. There's like this balance that you need to have between getting your teammates involved and also being a dog on the court. Personally, I'm still a work in progress on the court, but I'm going to share everything I know so far. And if you guys would like to add or subtract, share a difference in opinion, put it in the comment section below. We all have different play styles and we all approach the game relative to our experience with the sport. I thoroughly believe that in order to run the one position, you need to have a complete game, and that includes good finishing, a mid-range game. In 2K26 in particular, you need to be able to hit threes, and some point guards out there believe if you're not taking a three, it's an L. I personally don't feel that way. A bucket is a bucket in my eyes, considering the game situation that you're in. I also want to add that one of the best companions to your offensive threats is good passing IQ. I also want to add the perspective and idea that being a scoring threat will almost always open up your passing options. So we'll start off by sharing the two jump shots that I've used all year. The first one that I'll share with you is the jump shot that I've been using up until about 2 days ago, the very first time that I switched my most trusted jump shot. This is the first jump shot I was using from day one up until a couple of days ago. Quentin Grimes base and Baluba for both releases. You're gonna max out the speed and your visual cue should be set to your preference. And I believe this will take some trial and error until you find a good spot that's comfortable for you to consistently green. Now, this jump shot is stable. I love its level of consistency. You will green often, but where this jump shot falls short is in those tight scenarios, those tight situations, say like where you're shooting between two defenders, or you're performing a step back on a good defender with a high perimeter defense. You attempt to take that shot where normally you think would be wide open and the defender gets a high contest coverage. Now, it's a fast jump shot. You see it has an A+ release speed, but where it falls short, and the main reason why I feel like defenders are able to get that contest coverage, is due to its release height. When I heard that 2K was releasing the Oscar Robertson release for season 4, it felt like that was the missing piece of the puzzle, as reluctant as I was to even consider a change. Sure enough, we switched over to Quentin Grimes, Oscar Robertson for release 1, Baluba for release 2, 70-30 towards Oscar Robertson. And I just want to add this real quick. I might have to make some adjustments, maybe consider going even higher toward Oscar Robertson, because although the jump shot is consistent and I'm greening in those tight situations, the ball is fumbling around the rim, lending to the idea that I'm hitting either the early or late edges of my green window. And that could also mean that I may just have to solely make adjustments to my visual cue. It's still a work in progress, but this particular jump shot gave me exactly what I needed to add to my game. There's a tremendous difference in the release height while still maintaining the A+ release speed and the A+ defensive immunity. I'm gonna make those adjustments during today's live stream, and you guys are welcome to join me. And now that we got the missing piece of the puzzle, I feel like I could expand on gameplay. Hopefully you guys could join me on this journey and watch how my player and gameplay skill evolve. I personally been hard-headed and leaning toward the meta play style with meta dribble moves and meta shot selection. I will say I'm not totally against meta, and hopefully you guys could understand that there's a reason why meta even becomes meta. It's mainly because of its effectiveness. But my personal goal I wish to achieve is to showcase a different way to be effective, a certain level of uniqueness in your play style. You know, one of my favorite players I used to love watching on 2K was Ticino. The way in which he created shots and scoring opportunities was second to none. But I'm also aware that gameplay has evolved and Ticino's playstyle has all but yet become obsolete. I use somewhat of a different set of dribble moves, and I have yet to see someone emulate my gameplay style, incorporating finishing, the mid-range, and the three-point shot, along with good passing IQ, setting this all up in my own way. Personally, I find this satisfying. You know, one thing I want to share with y'all, that I've noticed from defenders. When you're using different dribble animations that are different from what defenders are normally used to seeing out there, I watch them as they attempt to learn my tendencies. And I feel like that initially puts me up at an advantage. Some defenders feel like you're butt cheeks solely because you're not running the meta. And as is often the case, before they know it, I have 20 plus points with double-digit assists. And with this new jump shot and a bit more time, I expect to expand on this gameplay. If any of you guys watching would like to come out and get some runs in, you're probably tired of running with randoms, come on out and join our Discord. The link, it'll be in the description below. If any of you are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub on your way out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.